This is what Cody's childhood should have looked like, but unfortunately, cancer stripped away all possibilities of a happy memory. Cody loves to read, color in picture books, climb on furniture, walk around, and is learning how to talk. Cody is your average toddler, except for the fact that he was born with a birth defect, known as craniosynostosis, the birth defect where the bones in his skull closed too early. In results of this, Cody wears a personalized helmet to help shape his skull to develop normally, and when he was diagnosed with neuroblastoma at the age of 18 months, this birth defect is just one risk factor when it comes to neuroblastoma. Other risk factors of neuroblastoma includes age, birth defects, and heredity. When Cody's parents found out about not only his birth defect, but also that he had cancer, they brought him to Teddy Bear Pediatrics to get treatment. But first, what is neuroblastoma? Neuroblastoma is a serious cancer for children to have. Neuroblastoma affects the sympathetic nervous system where neuroblasts, nerve cells in the fetus, develop abnormally. Neuroblasts affects the adrenal glands, organs found on top of each kidney. The normal function of adrenal glands is to produce hormones such as estrogen, cortisol, and adrenaline. The adrenal gland is most primarily known for its main function of the fight or flight response. For example, when one is put into a stressful or frightening situation, the adrenal glands produce adrenaline and cortisol hormones, which helps the body to either run from or fight the threat. Now, if the sympathetic nervous system has uncontrollable amounts of neuroblasts, the accumulation of nerve cells will ultimately form tumors. This is very dangerous because the sympathetic nervous system's main role is controlling body functions in the autonomic nervous system. This nervous system regulates body functions one normally is not aware of, such as breathing, heart rate, sweating, and digestion. Neuroblastoma is a very rare type of cancer, but commonly occurs in infants and young children. Neuroblastoma is genetic and has no environmental factors. Even with neuroblastoma being genetic, only 1 to 2% of cases are familial blastoma, meaning that they had a higher risk because of a parent. Kids are at a higher risk, however, if they are born with a birth defect. Cody has sporadic neuroblastoma, the more common neuroblastoma in which neuroblasts grow uncontrollably. Because neuroblastoma is a very rare and sporadic, it tends to be diagnosed later and at a higher stage. This is what neuroblastoma looks like under a microscope.
In Cody's case, his tumor is on the right side of his body. That was found after he was brought to the doctors with a fever, a swollen belly, and puffiness around the eyes. To find the tumor, the doctor did an ultrasound on Cody's stomach because Cody is so young and moves around a lot. When they did the ultrasound, they discovered an unusual mass at the adrenal gland. To get a better look at what the mass was, Cody got a CT scan and blood work. And the results of the blood work showed signs of neuroblastoma, and during the CT scan, the doctors found that the mass was a tumor that had formed. A biopsy was needed to make sure that the tumor was neuroblastoma tumor or not any other type of tumor, and to make sure it didn't spread to any other part of the body like the lymph nodes. During the biopsy, it was confirmed that Cody had neuroblastoma, and the cells were found in the lymph nodes but had not yet formed into cancer. From here, doctors came up with a treatment plan for Cody. Cody has stage 2B neuroblastoma, which is where the cancer is on only one side of the body. During surgery, all the cancer may or may not be removed, but the nearby lymph nodes still contain neuroblastoma cells. This means the cancer has not spread to any other part of the body yet. The best treatment plan for Cody is surgery to remove most of the cancer cells, and then have Cody undergo chemotherapy to kill the rest of the cells. With Cody being so young, his chances of survival for the next 5 years is above 95%. Thankfully, Teddy Bear Pediatrics removed the cancer, and Cody can finally live a normal childhood free of cancer.